So in this tutorial we'll study what are variables. So again I'll focus more on the syntax rather than the theoretical part, because there's no point wasting time on the theory. I'm emphasizing on this fact again because the course is actually being made for a specific person, and that person is already well familiar with C, C++ and Java. So variables are used to store information to be referenced or manipulated in a computer program. Okay, so in Ruby, how do you assign a variable? So it is the same way. You use an equal to sign, the assignment operator. Okay, so if we write first name equal to Joe, okay, so this Joe will be printed. Now if we just write first name, so that Joe will be printed. So therefore we can understand that this Joe has been stored in the variable whose name is first underscore name. Okay, so make sure you don't get confused between the assignment operator and the equality operator. Okay, so this is used to assign a value to a variable. This is used to compare two variables or two values for equality. So let us try something like we'll assign the value 4 to A, and we'll assign B. We'll assign A to B, and we'll then write A equal to 7. So what is the value of B? So that's a very simple question. So B will be 4, because B, the value of A that was assigned to B, then it was 4, so B does not change when we reassign A. Okay, so this shows that the variables are not deeply linked to each other. Okay, so how to get data from the user? So it's very easy. We use this keyword gets. Okay, so the variable name in which you have to store the input value, followed by equal to gets. So the person writes Bob, and you have got this Bob entered. So Bob /n. This /n is automatically added. So this is new line character. So if you do not try, if you do not want to have this /n, we can use the keyword .chomp, .chomp. Okay, so what it will do is it will remove any new line character which is suffixed at the end of the string. So name equal to gets .chomp. So the user inputs Bob, and Bob is printed. So we concatenate two strings. So name plus is super grade. So name is Bob, so Bob is super grade. So we have studied all these in the other programming languages. Nothing really different. So okay, here we have something. Here we are talking about scope resolution. So we have this variable initialized in the outer scope. Okay, this is a comment. Okay, we have seen that a pound sign is actually a pound sign as a comment. Okay, I think we have not seen it, but okay, just take into consideration that when you have a statement prefixed with a pound sign, it is a comment in Ruby. So we have defined this A, which is equal to 5. And what we are doing in this method is, I know the syntax is new for you guys, so but what we are doing is we are assigning this value A equal to 3 times. So this 3 times we are doing the reassignment job, and finally we are printing A. So what will be the value of A? So A will be 3. Okay, now it won't print A equal to 3 times, because this puts is outside of this block of statement. Okay, so let's try something else. So here we have A equal to 5. Okay, the same method, we are doing 3 reassignments. We can change this number according to our own convenience, and we have this B equal to 5 inside this scope. Okay, so what will happen is he'll get an error when the compiler executes this command, because B is not accessible outside. B is not accessible here. B has been declared and defined inside the scope of this block. Okay, So you'll get an error undefined local variable or method B from main object. Fine. So in this program we have created an array using the square brackets. So array is 1, 2, 3. For I in array, do a equal to 5 and puts a. So now is a accessible here? It is. Why? Because this for, do and this did not create a new inner scope. This is a part of the main block itself. Okay, so when we use each or times followed by these brackets or do and then a new block is created. But when we use a for statement, so a new block is not created, and therefore we can access the value of a even outside of this for. Okay, so type of variables, we have many variables. So there are 5 types: constants, global variables, class variables, instance variables, and local variables. So constants, the constants are declared by capitalizing every letter of the variable name. So for example, this my underscore constant. So this is how the programming language will understand that it is a constant. Why most programming language do not allow you to change the value assigned to a constant? Ruby does. Okay, but it will throw a warning that this is a constant, but you can still change the value. Okay, so global variables are declared by adding a dollar sign before the variable name. Class variables are declared by adding to @ sign before the variable name. So class variables must be initialized at the class level outside of any member definition. Okay, so we have something known as instance variable, which are declared by just adding one @ sign. So class variable we have two @ sign, and instance variable we have only one @ sign. Okay, so these variables are available throughout the current instance of the parent class. So these are the most common variables, the local variables. You just have the name. There's no prefix, no suffix, nothing, no capitalization, just the name, that's it. So that's all we have in variables. What I'll want you to do is to create a program named name.rb and ask the user to type in their name and then print out a greeting message with their name included. So for example, like get the name and say maybe type hello. So for example, if the name entered is Anushka, so the message that should be printed out is hello Anushka. Okay, so yeah, like that. So that's it for this section. If you want, you can try all the exercises, but what I'm telling you are the most recommended exercises to do, so you get the idea of the things we have studied in the video.